Hello everybody of the internet. So today I'm gonna do a bit of a different unboxing. My girlfriend and I were out and about today and we went to a Walmart and we saw they had a bunch of these Animal Crossing Nintendo Switches. And we had thought that they were done doing them, that they weren't gonna like restock them, that it was kind of just like a one-time thing. We had really wanted one when they first came out, but unfortunately weren't able to get one, and then even if we could have, we were going to be paying like a scalper, like a huge premium, and we didn't want to do that. So when we saw that they had these, we decided, well, we had to get one, because if we didn't, then we weren't sure that we would ever see these again, or how many, like, were they going to keep restocking this? We're just not sure. I don't know. We don't follow the Nintendo news that much, but I hadn't heard anything, even from the few Nintendo like tubers that I do watch. So we got this, and then I figured, hey, why don't I do an unboxing? Because why not? They're kind of fun, and I don't know, maybe it just might be something that you're interested in, but you don't know, like, is it really worth it? We have two Nintendo Switches. My girlfriend has her own like Switch Lite, and then I have the base Switch, or I guess we both have like just the base model Switch. But there are times where we both would have been like to have been playing on a TV, specifically when we're playing Animal Crossing together. Sometimes it's just a little bit easier, or it would have been nice to be able to have one set up here in the game room and then one in the living room. So we'd basically been meaning, or I had been meaning, to always get another like standard Switch. And this was the one that, like, when I saw it, I was like, that's the one. If I'm gonna get one, that's the one I want to get. It just felt like this was kind of like the most bang for your buck. All the other collector's edition Switches, though I don't know that there's that many, are either just some sort of decal on here and that's about it. I think, I don't know that there's too many. I think this might have been the first one. I could be wrong. It's, you know, my memories of the Switches are a little hazy after a couple of years. Anyways, so this is the box. Looks pretty. You know, you got special edition right up here. It is worth noting, in case you didn't know, that it doesn't actually come with the game, which is kind of shitty. It does keep the price a little bit lower, I suppose, in theory, but it is kind of shitty that you're buying like an Animal Crossing themed Switch and then it doesn't even come with Animal Crossing. You have to like buy it separate. We have two copies of it, so we're fine. We got, you know, we got Animal Crossing. The side just gives you a little look. You can see me. Hello. Just gives you a little look of like what it looks like. You got the cute little island pattern. Like I said, I think all of the collector's edition Switches up until this point haven't had any actual like decals on the Switch itself. I know there's the Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu Switch, which is really neat, and I was like really about it. But as far as I recall, there's nothing on the Switch itself. It's just the dock and maybe the controllers. And then you go to the back, you get this cute little villager thing. You can hear my doggos in the background. They are very excited. And then this side is just this. So that's about it. Now I will switch angles and we can take a look at what it actually looks like on the inside, because I also want to make sure that it looks okay, because God forbid something's wrong with it. All right, let's see how she looks in here. Here she is. She's so pretty. I don't even really want to take her out of here, but I want to make sure I put a sleeve on it. A screen protector on it. So here we have the little Joy-Cons. They're cute as fuck. I'm not going to fuck with these too much, just because we already got 4 Joy-Cons, and as beautiful as they are, and I would love to mess with them, I'm not going to. Oh, this is falling down. Hold on, I need assistance from the man himself, Mr. Tom Nookums. Tommy boy, hold this for me. That kind of seemed to work. Oh, all right, that seemed to work. So let me see if I can get this out without causing it to try and collapse again. Oof, it is in there good. She hefty. There she is. There's me. Here is the back of her. I'm going to gingerly... Oh, I don't want to touch the screen, but... I don't know if there's a screen protector already on here. There is not. So it has my dirty fingerprints. Look at her. That's my ugly face. Yeah. Okay. So there it is. There's the back. Super cool. All looks good there. I am going to put a screen protector on this as soon as this video ends, so it's kind of fine that I already got my dirty fingerprints on it. For prosperity's sake, we'll take a look at this one too while we're at it. But it just has this like sort of off-white backing on it. I don't know. These Joy-Cons are probably my favorite ones. They're just, I love the color. They're great. I absolutely adore them. Like I said, I think they're my favorite color scheme. And they almost make it worth buying the Switch by itself. Let me see. And we will take a look at the dock too. So let's just slide her out. Now put her out of the way. Alright, so we got user manual, cables, like those are the rails. We can take a look at the rails too while we're here. If I can just gingerly, oh, Fraggle Rock. Rail. It even has a cute little cord that is the appropriate color for each. Like I said, I am not going to take it out of the plastic. Not because I don't intend to use it, but because right now we're in the middle of the move and it just doesn't really make much sense. There's this one. I love how they went the extra mile and added this little cord. And then, yeah, it's just same thing. It's cute. Love those colors. And then we'll take this out because I just want to make sure that it's not overly scuffed for some reason or something. Like I said, even though I don't intend to use it right now, I am a nervous Nelly like that. So here she is. Pull her out. Personifying. Oh, she's so cute. Look at it. God. It's kind of surreal to hold this. It's just an off-white. And it just says Nintendo on the back. And then, of course, you have your little door. Oh, yeah, it's so cute. It looks good. I don't see any wear or tear or weird paint defects or nothing. She's perfect. It shows a little more saturated on the camera than it actually is in person. In person, it's very, sort of like, what's the word? Well, desaturated. It's very kind of just fadey, a little faded kind of looking, I guess. Soft. Maybe that's a better word we're using. It's not as saturated. Like I said, the colors aren't as deep and rich as you're seeing here on the camera. But it looks nice. It looks great. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. So that's it. It's really simple. I mean, it is kind of what it is. I'm going to assume that it runs fine. I can test it if I really want to beforehand. But I really just wanted to make sure that this wasn't messed up or had any weird defects for some reason. And I really wanted to get a screen protector on the Switch itself beforehand anyways. But like I said, at the moment, we don't really have a place to use it. So it's just going to go right back in here and then with us as we move. But yeah, it's great. It's nice. If you don't have a Switch, it's definitely worth it. If you already have a Switch, then it's kind of not really worth it unless you really, really love Animal Crossing. Or, like us, could use another one just for sake of like ease. Like I said, we like having our Switch in the living room just because that's where our big TV is and that's kind of where we hang out. But now that we've both been streaming, it kind of then makes that difficult because you constantly have to unplug the Switch if you want to use it, to stream. So having two of them alleviates that. We can have one set up in the game room and one set up in the living room. It just makes things a little bit easier. So if for some reason you feel like you need another Switch, then it's great. It's fantastic. It's got really pretty Joy-Cons. Like I said, everything has some sort of Animal Crossing detail on it, unlike some of the other special edition Switches where it's like maybe just the tablet or like maybe just this usually has it, and the Joy-Cons. Everything has a little bit of Animal Crossing on it. And the colors are just really pretty. Like I said, you're not going to really be able to find those Joy-Con colors anywhere else. And they're just neat and interesting colors. Unlike, say, like the new Mario Switch that came out, where it's like, yeah, like red and blue, that's neat. But this is just a little more special. But other than that, that's all it really is, guys. There's no sort of game waiting on it or anything like that. So it really just is, if you don't have a Switch, it's fantastic. If you really love Animal Crossing like we do, then this is probably something that you really would want to pick up, just because in a few years it's going to be really hard to get, and who knows kind of what the value is on this is going to look like in the next couple of years. Or like I said, if you are in the market for another Switch, then this isn't a bad one to have. Like I said, the colors on it are really great. And it has a really nice theme. So, kind of got to weigh your options there. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching my little, quick and dirty unboxing of this thing. I'm now going to turn this camera off and put on my screen protector and gingerly put everything back where it is, despite me really wanting to boot it up and play Animal Crossing on it for no reason other than for the novelty of it. But thank you guys for watching and checking this out. I stream now on Twitch just about every day, Monday through Thursday. If you want to come hang out and talk about Animal Crossing or weird exclusive Switches. But other than that, guys, do you have this? Do you want this? What do you think kind of about these special edition Switches? Does it kind of make you want another one? Are you somebody that collects all these different variants of consoles when they come out? Because I don't. I really have only kind of gotten into that this past year. So leave a comment below. I'd love to know, because I'm genuinely curious on how many people actually go out of their way and get these multiple editions, because I've seen so many of them come out since the 3DS, and I'm always like, man, and they're always selling, and I'm always just like, man, I don't know. That's really cool, but I have one. So I'd love to know. Other than that, guys, you have a great, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at, and I'll see you real soon.